Hold here, Quercus. I need a moment with our friend. Shield, we are about to enter the belly of the beast. To cross a threshold past which there may be no hope of return. There's every chance the servants of the Great Acorn will skin you alive, frying your bones and boiling your eyes. You could suffer most terrible. I am getting to the point, Quercus. The point is, the path ahead is dangerous. I have watched you defeat monsters, villains, and a surprising number of inanimate objects. But your greatest challenge yet lies before you. I do not know what lies ahead, but the Great Acorn is almost here. I can feel it. The forces of evil will throw everything they have against us. But I need more time. You have been a good shield, and an excellent friend. Quercus and I both believe you can buy us the time we need. I know you. The world might be filled with murderous giants, but at least some of them are worth saving. Now, it will take more than Quercus's ferocity and my wit if you're going to survive. You need power, and after our last little escapade with your Void Awoken, I examined the corpses you left. Sorry, Quercus believes, and I concur, that this...
The squirrel lays his hand on you, and a strange feeling ripples through your body. A sense of power.
Now, how do you think it feels, Quercus? Of course you do. What greater power could there be than knowledge? Granted, the recipe you know could be a little darker than what you're used to. It would harness the power of those that you've defeated. But if you need proof that grim arts can lead to... Now you have all the power you need. You were a wonderful shield. As go, my friend, and lay waste to the forces of the Acorn. Hack them to pieces, snap their spines, and burn their eyes, and... and Quercus says, good luck.
I've had better days out in this city. better days out in this
I heard that
city.
the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arksy's still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore. Ugh, that smell.
I heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arksy's still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
I heard that the paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they heard you going wrong like that?
Arksy's still a free city, last time I checked.
There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Oh, Divine Lucian, please help us. Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to... She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please. Of being a good person. Please, there's no time. They'll kill her. Oh, Divine Lucian, please help us.
The paladin looks up at you through a bruised and swollen eye.
Come to see the show, stranger. I'm afraid you've missed most of the slaughter, but there's...
Step back from the prisoner. You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You couldn't call this a court until the end of days, Kem. It's...
The prisoner will be silent. We are beyond accusations. This once paladin...
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay in a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every magister is in league with the Ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first...
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service. Now, if you would do me one service more, stand aside. This traitor is sentenced to die. It is time, Paladin.
Kem, please. Kill me if your damned honor demands it, just not here. Not in front of Mar...
Justice must be seen. It cannot take place in the...
Please, don't do this. Not in front of her.
May her sin be forgiven and her name forgotten. This we pray in Lucian's name.
Unarmed magisters.
You let them kill her.
Back to your duties. There is much to do.
The paladin's spirit's last... In battle, you refuse to kill magisters. For this crime, you face execution at the hands of Lord Ken. In the moment before the blade comes down...
What is this? I'll wake up in a minute. Winslow's snoring always wake.
The spirit wails and babbles incoherently.
I saw her enter the city with the whites. Or did I? Sweet darling.
The paladins that died today went into the ground. The Magister...
spirit of a half-dressed magister stands before you. The spirit manages to draw his...
Alarm! Sound the alarm! There's paladins attacking!
He starts to swipe and jab his sword at an unseen... The spirit turns in confusion.
Order of society, the Magisters say. Not much bloody...
The battle mage looks fed up.
The Whites are long gone. They could be running right out of the... There's nothing to find. The Whites torched the place.
Nothing. Just more Magister rubbish.
Order of society, the
The
Magisters
rat
say.
skitters around your ankle.
Help me, mistress, please. These blue-cloaked beasts are keeping her locked in a cage underground. Please, Harry, she'll be grateful. They're holding mistress in the prison downstairs, asking her questions. She's locked in a cage of metal bars, but of magic as well. Go below, see for yourself. She's a kind and wise mistress, but she...
It was you who sent us the War Owl. Without you, the Black Ring-loving Magisters would still be in charge. I suppose you've earned the right to involve... All this is thanks to you, you know. If we hadn't found out what the Whites were doing in the Black Pits, we wouldn't have... The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magisters. Should you hear anything, you are of course... But rest assured, your help is not needed. My paladins will find her. Very well. We know that Dallas and the Whites conducted their heresy from these barracks. If they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, there must be some sign of it in this building. Perhaps even... We don't have much yet, but we will tear down every brick. Not much, at least not yet. Perhaps you'd have better luck, given the White Magisters were in these barracks when the fighting began. An entire... They must have left some clue as they ran. Some who can truly know a diseased mind. Although much as I despise the creature, I have never known her to be a coward. She fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, I pray it helps. Voidwoken at one gate and the... Do you need anything more? The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had... The Order must persist. The Order must endure. The Magisters can no longer have power. Enjoy the city, won't you?
The spirit of a Magister lingers nearby.
Look at this! Just look at this! Our barracks ransacked by our own I got Brent out of here. He was wounded. He wouldn't have stood it. I came back to see if I could help any others, but I got a saber through the heart.
The spirit leans back to appraise...
You're no paladin, but why should I tell you? Fine. Just check in on him for me, will you? There's a spot around the back, at the bottom of an embankment, where a culvert drains into the river. I lowered him down there, where the paladins likely wouldn't see him. He was...
What's this? I found something. Daylight. There must be an opening nearby.
The spirit of a Magister stands before you.
It shouldn't hurt anymore. Tell me, have you seen a Magister named Whitehead? Damn it! I don't rightly know. The Paladins came, intent on He said he'd come back soon, and we could escape into the sewers. Winslow and I came across it while we were looking into some... I doubt anyone will figure out what happened.
He's just a child. Looks it, yes. But I sense something more. Something sinister.
The red-scaled God-woken has come, as I foresaw. The Seekers have suffered enough for their mistake. For them. For us. Not just a mistake. It was Gareth that brought him to us. Charon, the first God-woken...
We elevated him, presented him to the Order. Here he is, we cried, a claimant to...
The spirit whips his head towards the caged boy.
We were giddy, high on our own success. We should have seen the massacre coming, but we didn't. I was the first to die. Charon is, a potent foe. He took to the sky as if on wings of...
The child whimpers, poking at a paternal instinct.
Lucian's righteous light guided Gareth and Siva. They blinded him, caged him, but the damage was done. The Seekers were disbanded. Dallas, we will never know the comfort of the Hall of Echoes.
This is our penance, and this is his punishment. Do not release him.
Don't make light of the Seekers' sacrifices. Walk!
Be quick about it, old friend. I don't have much attention to spare. I serve the Seekers in death as I did in life. 5 wicks, 5 wardens.
The unlit candle nearby flickers briefly to life. The spirit shakes his head.
Leave me be. I mustn't falter again.
The spirit acknowledges your presence with a slight bow, then turns her attentions to... The spirit offers you a friendly look, but the spirit shakes his head as you near.
I wouldn't do anything wrong, mister. You've got to believe me. Let me out, please.
He gives you a look. Bafflement, hopelessness, and innocence radiating from those big eyes.
Okay, you got me. The spirits do not lie. So, you see them too. Siva's standards were always uneven. Looking at me, then looking at you, that hasn't changed.
He laughs, 3 measured chuckles, each a little more
You're God-woken, yes? Oh, but it's always so hard to keep track of the names they give you. First sorcerer, then God-woken, all the while dangling another one in front of you. Divine. You want it bad, don't you? You're chasing this thing. The Seekers told me the same thing. They told me I could rise. I could be the next Divine. I fell for it. Well, who wouldn't, eh?
Your sacrifice is not in vain. Keep memories of Lucian close. His image and words will cradle you.
I saw the light, but not in the way they'd expected. I heard the voice. Lucian, he showed me that they're traitors. They have him captive, you know. Oh, yes. He's alive, but he's imprisoned. He has instructed me to free him from his enemies. Lucian told me to express myself, so I did. I showed those Seekers exactly what I could do. Seekers might be faithful, but they sure as hell aren't smart. I've killed many, but there are more. Well, who wouldn't? Charon the Divine said this, and the power. I wanted it. I gods damned craved it, but that was just my ego. That wasn't really me. This is me. Saving Lucian for the world is my true calling. Because they're traitors. Yes, the Seekers are traitors. Ahu is a traitor. That whole finder Lucian told me. He's alive. He's being held by traitors, Seekers, and Ahu too. But you and I, we can save him. Join me, and we'll save the Divine.
A few dozen, at least. Would have been more if the Seekers hadn't proved so sacrificial.
And suddenly, the weeping boy is back, tugging at your heartstrings.
I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm just a little...
The Magister Spirit looks up at you from a tortured face. His eyes...
In this to end my days. And I'm still praying. For the glory of Lucian, there is no task unworthy. Here we turned up abominations. And the more powerful the sorcerer, the better the geist they make. All the better to serve him. For him we pray. Lucian. Lucian. I am your loyal...
Maybe they were shipped to Fort Joy.
Not according to this. Besides, they weren't sorcerers.
You really think she's all that? This way's off limit.
Stay back. It's for your own good. Found the undead freak here already chained up.
Her voice freezes.
I say she's a demon. Creatures like this Windigo. They mask themselves, spread their black magic to children with their songs and stories. You know this trickster? Well, go on then. Just keep your head on straight. She'll try to make nice.
What? Give me room, lizard.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots towards the prisoner. Her mouth opens, yet nothing...
Too late! The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or godhood for me, to have interrupted such a sensitive interrogation. What led to this freak's imprisonment is a mystery as unsolved as the void itself. We found her, all the evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm into your mind.
Visions of Windigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill your head. Windigo cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as the waves crash around you. I'm sorry, Buttercup. I was bewitched by his promise. Forgive. You shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the paladin.
You underestimate her.
In that moment, you hear music, a lullaby. You glance at the cage. Wendigo stands silent. You squint and shiver until the melody no longer echoes in your ears.
That was... You have once turned the tides of this war. You could do so again. I can't just put you at the mercy of this witch's whims. I understand. I will give you the space you need, then. Things are under control. For now.
You step up to the cell to look at the skeleton you know to be Wendigo. The barrier mutes her source, but it isn't her source you fear, but something...
An unexpected pleasure. For both of us, I'm sure.
She looks to the nearby device, and an urge engulfs you. An urge to power down the device to release Wendigo from her cell. Her mouth remains closed, yet her voice...
There are others. His chosen. They seek what you seek. The hammer. The God King rejoices as long as I am chained. Free me.
The voice is gone.
No more lies, God-woken. No more treachery. You can be free of me, and dropping the barrier requires a sacrifice. It won't be for naught. I can no longer abide by the God King's will. He would scour me clean and suck me dry of all that was ever mine. Free me.
What do you suppose the Magisters are doing with her?
Prisoners can't just be finished.
May you feel the pain.
The spirit of a Magister jabs at...
I'll do as I please. This paladin filth hacked me down right here in our headquarters. She's going to suffer.
The spirit thinks for a moment, then moves...
Very well.
Last. Thank you. The wound's closed over. Here, I found this on one of the Magisters. It...
This fire was set on purpose.
The plaque reads 4.
Whites must have surely taken it.
The plaque reads pure... Engraved on the plaque are the words...
Fools! They aren't even
Careful
looking in the
now.
right spot.
It's a trap.
They'll never find... What's this then? The paladins resorting to bringing in...
He sneers at you.
No matter. You'll fail just like them. I was the High Cryptographer of the Majesty. Coded letters, passwords, security measures, all my creation. Now that I'm dead, you'll never decipher any of it. My work will outlive you all. My task was to protect secrets, not to interpret them. But let me say this. The notion that we would have anything to do with the Black Ring is...
The spirit's smug demeanor gives way...
Desperate measures made necessary by the treacherous actions of our so-called allies. My encryption. My very life's work was to hide key intelligence from the light of both sun... Wait, what are you doing? No!
What's this? I found something.
The plaque reads 2. The plaque reads The plaque reads 4. The plaque reads The plaque reads 2. Engraved on the plaque are the words The plaque reads 4. A combination lock is embedded into the face. The hatch is a sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face. Each of the 4 dials bears 4 phrases. The first dial must be set. The mechanism, the second dial has the same 4 phrases to select. The third dial bears the same. One last dial. The final dial. Silence. The hatch doesn't budge. A sequence of numbers has been engraved on the face of the mechanism. 1, 3, 2, 4. Below this are 4 dials. Each of the 4. The first dial must be set. The mechanism. The second dial has the mechanism. The third dial bears another. One last dial. The final. Then, deeper within the mechanism, the hatch yields.
Someone worked hard to keep this place secret.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Aha. There's something behind this painting.
More Magister trickery. They must have many secrets to go to all these lengths. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
Careful now. That's a trap.
That didn't sound
Careful
successful.
now. That's a trap. I spotted a trap. Look out. I see a trap nearby.
That didn't sound successful. That didn't sound successful. There's some mechanism at work behind these walls.
What's this? I found something.
You are no Magister, no Paladin either. Resourceful of you to tell me. Does Arks still stand? Lately I was investigating possible threats to Arks. My inquiries led me. They've long used the sewers for smuggling contraband, but something changed recently. I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen Justine.
The dwarves ransacked the Divine Order ship recently. The Peacemaker. If that's what they're hiding down there.
There was nothing of great importance, just some restricted goods. It's whatever else they have, because what happened? I followed orders, that's what. Magister Raymond decreed that no white Magister should fall in. Magister Raymond may not be with us in person.
The spirit offers you a ride.
I'm in a poor position to keep tabs on the living. All I know is that Dallas...
You are known. Tell me. Lately, they've lost. I fear that an attack against the city might be imminent. Good Queen just...
The spirit isn't surprised, nor...
Careful now. It's a trap.
What effort to maintain secrecy? What are the Magisters hiding?
Raymond's spirit smiles. The fanatical gleam in Raymond's spirit offers you a thin smile as he is consumed, zealous to the end. The spirit of a Magister.
Your time is over, God-woken.
The spirit glares at you in defiance.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
The spirit of a white magister tips a vial of powder into a goblet. The spirit Kem looks about, then returns his eyes to...
With that out of the way, I'm sure you've prayers to submit and acquaintances to greet. My paladins will see to any further... Is that so? Perhaps she thought to convince the keeper... Well, anyway, it looks like I will... But please, take this as a token of... Now leave us to do our work. You have done fine work here, friend. Do not spoil it with stupidity. Dallas is of the Divine Order. She is our responsibility. The Paladins will handle this. Stay if you must, but do not touch anything. Paladins, turn this place upside down. I want every nook. If there's nothing else, we have a lot to do. I am not a library book to be perused at your leisure. Here, now, this is hardly the time or the place. Who can truly know a disease? Although much she for... Be quick. Enjoy the city. A mistake, huh? That mistake could make quite an ally.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
If a single scrap of parchment has Raymond's name on it, I want it brought here. Looks like Sanders.
I've
has more
spotted
talent
something.
than just toy making. Search this place with a fine-tooth comb. The Whites were pulling a lot of strings in Arks, I see.
A secret vault? What else are they hiding?
Oh, Dallas, you best be careful. You're playing with necrofire. Find the blueprints for the building. There may be hidden chambers.
Books and letters everywhere. It'll take ages to comb through.
Maybe one of these books. They must have written something down.
Books and letters everywhere.
They must have left some evidence. Why else try to burn it?
The spirit continues to stand by and scowl.
Damn it! That cheapskate owed me gold. The paladins just showed up. No notice, ready for us. How would I know? She and those whites she surrounds herself with don't announce. Are you mad? They're our sworn enemies. Whatever.
Darling, my sweet. My Lucian's love, can't you leave me be?
Look at the size of that thing. I keep seeing imaginary void woken around every corner.
Chem's guest might pass by here. Then, curtains
Dark, and I can hear the water below.
The kin hums a melody, one you recognize. The trader looks at the mansion behind.
Looking for, all done then?
She responds with a nerve.
The mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious...
He catches himself and...
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Sir has come here in search of an audience with either... Oh, I meant, of course, Sir's countrymen, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate. It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice at the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say? How very novel of you, sir. Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-traveled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that. I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with Milord Kem at this precise moment, sir. I'm not privy to the details of Milord's ventures. But I gather his outing pertains to his officers, unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologize profusely. You'll most likely find Milord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend to.
He loves children so. Oh, a fellow noble. Such a dignified carriage could belong to no other. It's a delight to greet someone of my own station. Not that I would judge these present plebeians. They are here by invitation, of course. People like them keep the city's wheels turning and its boats afloat. Magicians among us, truly. An afternoon of hot tea and warm recitations is the least I can offer. Yes, indeed. Why, a lady without a proper tea set is no more useful than a party without a hostess. As long as you... Would you care to try your hand at it? I have 3 varieties, each as aromatic as the last. I've no doubt you could brew a delicious cup. Yes, a classic green from the ancient kingdom Zia Valley. I'm sure you know the place. The plant's last week is spent in shade, which gives the leaves a sumptuous, nutty flavor. Certainly. Oh, I love this white tea. It's so sweet. The buds are plucked when they're so young, they've... Certainly. So interesting. It is pure and black, grown in the eroded highlands, yet you'd swear it had been mixed with ginger and honey. Certainly. So, you like it spicy. I know you'll enjoy this sample so much you'll come back wanting more.
Well, I cannot just go giving everything away, you know. But I am happy to sell you some if you like. Is there more to discuss? Every citizen of Arks gets at least one invitation to tea every year. We all deserve a taste of luxury from time to time, do we not? I may live in a resplendent mansion, but I still share my riches one lucky guest at a time. A pity my husband couldn't make it.
Lady Kem's bright cheeks fall and her jaw goes slack. She is lost in thought for but a moment, however.
But I think you'll find present Well, do make the most of your visit, and be sure to stroll through...
A fine day for it.
But please...
I do hope the Kems might reopen the school.
What better way to spend Lucian's day than drinking?
Ooh! I bit the master. I couldn't help it. I swear. It came all smelled like when the garden man cuts down a decayed tree, like only nudging and tail wag the next time, I promise. No lick. I'll keep my teeth for...
When the noblewoman spots you, a mixture of all...
My word! The Red Prince! It really is you! I have a message for you, my lord, from... She managed to elude her Black Ring captors and make it to the safety of our consulate here. The Dreamers promised to take her into the Sanctuary of Dreams, but before following them, she bid me seek shelter here, await your arrival, of which she was certain, and tell you that she, in turn, the Dreamers took her away. But I don't know how their magic works. You'll find the answer in the Still, I know you'll brave any danger that stands in your way, for I've heard speak of the prophecy. You are the father of dragons, O Majesty, and the mother of dragons calls upon you in her hour of need. No less than a slaughter, my prince. Nobles from the three houses were gathered there in anticipation of Lucian's day, when suddenly the Red Princess walked in. We knew not who she was, but Bramos told us the tale of the Red Majesties. No sooner had we fallen to our knees in reverence than the ground... Many a great noble perished in that sudden hell. As for myself...
My. Unless I've gone quite colorblind, you must be the Red Prince. The Lizard Consulate is gone, I'm afraid. All that survives of it is what I managed to take with me. Care to see what I have? Perhaps we can make an arrangement. Our consulate may be gone, but I will not let us be reduced to utter beggars. I merely do what is necessary to fund our ongoing Oh, it was devastating, to be sure. But what good does mourning do for either the living or the dead?
My esteemed lord, the Red Prince, you should speak to Lady Vikra, your highness. She has been eagerly anticipating your arrival.
For heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the... I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find. Much obliged. I'll most certainly keep that in mind. That little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion and praising his precious... Just you try judging the state of a Vadistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers. Oh, he's all blood and battle, all right. Until you show him a Ferolian snuff box or an ancient imperial fainting couch, then he's as giddy as a cat in a field of catnip. He knows very well I'm the best in the business. Ask me to value his collection. I'm merely appraising the many antiques.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing? My, you do drive a hard bargain, don't you? Very well. Consider... Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kim's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath.
Again! This time I'll find you.
Not a chance, Egbert. You'll never find me.
Again! This time I'll find you.
Not a chance, Egbert. You'll never find me. I found you.
Again! This time I'll find you.
Not a chance, Egbert. You'll never find me. Come out wherever you are.
How dreadfully crowded these rooms have become. One so yearns for the calm.
I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault. But if you do, all I want in return for this information is a trio of curios that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours.
Not a chance, Egbert.
A most satisfactory arrangement.
She shakes her head,
There are only whispers of a vault and quieter whispers still of what it may contain. Probably. Did you find them? The portrait of the divine, the...
You say that now, but when Lady K glares you into next Tuesday, you'll regret keeping your hands clean.
Another one? How many?
You one of those consulator lizards, or whatever they're called? You might be a guest, but you...
Stars.
Doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd hide a vault.
Several bystanders begin to chatter and giggle maniacally while tearing off their clothes and clawing off their skin.
Now you will pay with your life!
doctor makes no deals.
The bloom opens before your eyes, resplendent and regal. It emits. The bloom sent ribbons towards you until it fills your nostrils. Your whole
sorrow. Our joy shall be the God-woken sorrow. Our joy.
The unusual bloom continues unabated.
The advocate is dead. The doctor is in. The advocate. Advocate. The prince. Take him. The prince.
The flower has gone. An inscription at the terrarium's base identifies its contents as a wailing mandrake, a species you've not heard of. Not every detail is visible through the terrarium's hazed glass, but there is no missing the plant's trumpet. The spirit of the owl hops heavily.
I don't know what just happened, but I do know that I can't taste anything.
The owl's eyes go wide and round.
What? What? No more treats from camp? No more tasty treats? Oh, you know, this and that. Little tidbits, hands, feet. Cam always liked me the best. He gave me lots of treats like that. Those others with their...
3 owls in the enclosure stare you down blankly, fluffing their feathers and blinking in turn.
Jimmy, prithee wake thyself.
The owl, addressed as Jimmy, lies motionless on the ground, looking for all the world like he's stone cold.
Aye, aye, buck thyself up, Jimmy lad. We are blessed with a...
Spying some blood on Jimmy's beak, you a few sharp tugs, and you've pulled a severed human hand loose, partially pecked. You don't need to be a genius to surmise that Jimmy choked on his dinner.
Sir? Sir! Quit thy poking and prithee leave yon Jimmy alone.
Deceased? Bunkum. Sweet Jimmy is just resting his eyes. Sir must be aware that one often needs a small nap after a large dinner. And Jimmy just ingested a banquet. Kem! Kem! Lord Kem!
A beak never goes empty for long in Kem's house.
As you gingerly pack the rotting appendage in your backpack, you have occasion to wonder, not for the first time on this journey, what in the void am I doing?
Jimmy! Jimmy?
Oh, blast and bother, Jimmy! Show some civility to our esteemed visitor.
Jimmy remains dead, uninterested in answering petty...
Fare thee well! We'll tell Jimmy you stopped...
The frog blinks slowly, considering you with shrewd and beady eyes.
Another blow-in. And this used to be such a nice neighborhood. Let me tell you, it was once majestic. Kids rampaging in the pool, splashing about, doing loose, you know. I tell you, I've had quite enough.
With that, the frog turns... As you near the garden, the rustling of leaves and branches turns to...
Source in the air. He must be near.
The doctor has some explaining to do.
Friends of the Ring are destroyed.
The flower is withered. You bend to smell the bloom, but it has no discernible scent. The moment you finger the silky flower, icy darkness pierces your heart.
Friends of the Ring are destroyed. The water rises and falls.
The flower's beauty is betrayed by...
What's this? I found something.
Now we'll see what
The statue reaches toward the bottom drops out.
That's the water taken care of. But it looks like that hatch needs a key. That's the water taken care of. But it looks like that hatch needs a key.
Why, hello again. Highly interesting and highly valuable. Anything else? Remarkable. So hard to find a nice original such as this these days.
Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are.
dark, but I can hear the water below.
My friend here has taste. Care to trade, friend? My friend here has taste. Care to trade, friend?
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Would you rush perfection? It will be ready when it's ready.
Tarquin's jaw.
I dabble in all forms of learning, necromancy included. Can you really blame me for being talented? Can you really blame me when I'm forced to use my skills against my will? Dallas willed it, and I was in no position to refuse. She wanted to use Brachus to sniff out the Aetherin, to use a tyrannical king as a
She thinks she can control him. She is wrong. A creature like him will find a way to break his shackles.
What could possibly best the greatest act of necromancy ever performed? Reversing it. That's what. Here.
Don't have many more of those up my sleeve. Those on my sleeve.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it? where Ken finds the good stuff. right when I want to.
Prepare yourself.
Glory is mine!
I can feel source radiating from the golem. We can't defeat it while it contains such power.
I'm ready.
What's this? I found something.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Intruder!
and ready!
I've spotted something. I've spotted something.
Aye.
Nice.